will be Indio High School versus
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated.
Today is Thursday, February 24th, 2022, and this is your Rajah Reports.
Good morning, Rajas. I'm Brianna.
And I'm Jesse. As we begin today's show, we want to let you know that it is Excellence Week, which means it's your turn to show us what excellence means by creating your own TikTok or short video and tagging it with the hashtag Rajah Pride, and then submit it to bit.ly/Rajah Request so that we can share what makes this school excellent, which is you. You are the heart of the school, and every day you choose to push yourself to try something new, to see something in a new way. You show off our Rajah Pride. And then now, an announcement from Mr. Lawson and Ms. Durian.
Good morning, Rajah family. I want to share a few quick announcements with you before I turn it over to Ms. Durian. First, I want to tell you how proud I am of some of you for demonstrating such great positivity. This week, I saw athletes from every other fall sport showing up to cheer on our softball team, come out for baseball, to come out and cheer on other sports. And I want to say how great that is to see you do that. The second thing I want to share are a couple of examples of respect. At the tables at lunch, we've been having anything that you don't want to eat. We have a table for you to leave it there so that some of your friends, if they're still hungry, can have an opportunity to have that. I want to say thank you for helping me to organize it, not just throwing it on the table, but actually helping to sort it to make it easier for your friends. So that shows a lot of integrity and a lot of respect for one another. I also want to say thank you for helping me in the lunch area. You know, it's been windy this week, and all that plastic and trash will blow out of the trash cans or off the tables. First, thank you for throwing away your own trash and showing respect for yourself, for your school, for me, for each other, but also for helping because of this wind. I want to thank you for that. Now, I have a couple of announcements that are not as happy. Couple of things that I want to share with you that are very important. As many of you have already heard, this past weekend we lost a student. We lost Michelle Yokopusio this weekend, and I know there's a lot of speculation as to the details, but that's not what's important. And I want to encourage all of you to share your positive thoughts and happy memories, and let's not talk about anything else about that right now out of respect for her family. Right now is a very difficult time for family and friends, and this is a time to share our good thoughts, our good wishes, and our good memories to help them through a very difficult time. If you'd like to write a lovely card or a thought or a special memory, I would be happy to collect those and send those to the family to help them right now. And if you're having a difficult time, I just want to remind you that our counselors have a very special opportunity for grief support that's there just for you. And then last but not least, we have something happening tomorrow that I want to share with you about and give you directions. As you know, we lost our photography teacher, Mr. Jackson, just a few weeks ago. Tomorrow, right before lunch, we will have a very special memorial tribute outside in the lunch area surrounding the quad. In the center of the quad, just like we do for activities and spirit weeks, I will have the podium and the sound system, and I'm asking every teacher to bring every class outside and surround the entire perimeter of the quad, similar to what you see when we've had spirit weeks and everybody comes to watch. I expect everyone to come out very quietly and respectfully. This is a very special tribute to a man that gave 27 years as the photography teacher at our school. His sons will be joining us for this very special tribute, and we would like to make this a very special time for them also. This is an opportunity for all of us to express not only our sadness at losing him, but our wonderful memories and our joyful thoughts about how Mr. Jackson contributed to our lives. So we have a very special service tomorrow. Right before lunch, we will have some special speakers and some things to help all of us process how we're feeling. Now, I've had students say, can we bring flowers? And I want to tell you, no. We have a very special arrangement being made from our school that we're going to give his sons to take with them, and a poster of Mr. Jackson, but they won't be able to take tons and tons of flowers. Instead, what I'm asking you to do, there will be a basket in front of the microphone, in front of the podium. If you'd like to make a card for his sons, or write a letter that shares one of your special memories that might help them through this very challenging time, or if you had Mr. Jackson for a class and something you learned that really stuck with you that you're going to take the rest of your life, write those down in a card or a letter, and you can place them in the basket during that last song before I dismiss you to lunch. I'm going to give that basket to both of his sons when they leave the service tomorrow, so they have something to hold on to and remember the wonderful things that their dad did for other people. So I want to remind you, tomorrow we come out very respectfully. We will have a moment of silence, and then I'm going to ask you to join me in something special at the end of the tribute to help commemorate his life. But I want to remind you, we want to show our integrity, our excellence, our positivity, and most of all, our respect for his family. This is a wonderful opportunity to share with them what he meant to us here at our school. So I want you all to join me tomorrow and wear school colors to show that Rajah pride, because that's one of the things Mr. Jackson always enjoyed. And I'll give you some instructions about a special opportunity. We want to take a picture tomorrow. We want every student that has a cell phone camera, we want to take a picture in his honor, and I'll have a special hashtag so that his sons can have all those photos to show what we've learned about photography. We want to do a photo montage tribute, and I'll tell you more about that during the service tomorrow. With that, I'm going to ask Ms. Drion to come. She has some special announcements for upcoming SAT.
Good morning, Rajahs. There's two separate topics I need to discuss briefly with you. First of all, seniors, this is really important. Two things. Please keep in mind that in order to purchase a senior package or any individual items from the package, the deadline, and this is an absolute deadline, is Friday, March 4th. That date is coming up really quickly, just a week away. Secondly, seniors, today, a little bit later in second period, at 10:50, we will be making an announcement to have all seniors released to the theater to have a meeting with Mr. Lawson to review the end of the year expectations, as well as to go over important information about end of the year activities for seniors. Teachers, please do not release seniors until the announcement is made. Seniors will take their belongings with them because they will go straight to lunch when the meeting has concluded. If you are a teacher with all seniors in your class, you need to go with your class to the theater and escort them to help with supervision in the theater. If your second period is mixed 12th graders with other grade levels, teachers need to remain in the classrooms with those students that are underclassmen and dismiss their 12th grade students to the theater. The next announcement I have is information regarding the SAT. Next week is a very busy week and a lot is going to be going on that all grade levels need to be aware of. First of all, our 11th grade students will be taking the SAT next Wednesday, March 2nd. Some important details about that. On Monday, February 28th, next week when we get back, it's an A day. During first period, all 11th graders will do the pre-administration portion of the SAT, which is when they bubble the information in their answer documents about themselves. So, having said that, most 11th grade students will be testing in their first period classes. However, there are some students who are 11th graders who will be testing in other rooms. If you are an 11th grade student, you need to ask your teachers, and all teachers have been provided this list, which room you are testing in. You can ask them to look it up alphabetically by your last name, or there's also a separate tab on the list for them to look it up based on who your first period teacher is. On Monday, all students will report to their first period class. Teachers will take attendance to make sure students are accounted for. And At that time, if you still do not know where you're testing, if you're an 11th grader, you need to ask your teacher again. At 8:40, I will make an announcement to release all juniors, 11th graders, to their testing rooms. Any student who is late, who's an 11th grader, will go directly to their testing room at that point to start the pre-administration. By 8:50, all students should be in their testing rooms for the 11th grade for the SAT. And then teachers that are testing can start distributing the materials and begin the pre-administration. All 11th grade students will remain in that classroom with their testing teacher and testing materials until the end of first period at 10:01. At 10:01, the bell will ring and all students will continue about their schedule for second, third, and fourth period on Monday. This is a really important announcement for all grade levels. On Tuesday, March 1st, we will have an early release school day. Normally, we have early release on Wednesday, but because of the SAT test administration, we cannot have early release that day. So instead, we are having early release next Tuesday, March 1st. That's a B day. On Wednesday, March 2nd, it will be an A day, and we will have a regular school day, and students will attend from 8:30 to 3:35. After testing concludes on Wednesday, March 2nd, all students will attend their regularly scheduled third and fourth period classes. It is important for students to be on time every day, but especially important to the smooth running of the test administration for students to be on time next Monday and Wednesday. It is also really important for all students to be on their very best behavior. For the 11th graders who are testing, you need to keep in mind that your behavior and choices during testing, if negative, can disrupt all of the students in the testing room with you. We do not want to disrupt the students taking their exams. Also, 9th, 10th, and 12th grade students, it is very important that you be on your best behavior, get to class promptly during passing periods, and not be out in the hallways excessively, and to be in their classes like normal, so that you're not disrupting the testing classrooms and the students in them as well. I will continue to bring you more information in the days to come as we get through Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of next week. Thank you, Rajahs, for your time and attention. Juniors, I wish you all the best on the SAT, and we'll see the seniors in just a little while. Thank you.
Sophomores and juniors, please check your emails to see if you have received an invitation to apply for the National Honor Society here at Indio High School. National Honor Society honors students who have maintained academic honors as well as showed leadership and have reached out to help their school or community can fill out an application. A board of teachers will meet to review your application, and you will be notified if you are inducted to NHS on Friday, March 4th during fourth period. If you have any questions, please see Ms. Torres in room 7204 or Mr. Moscoso in room 5113.
It's another month and another chance to vote for your favorite staff member. Voting forms can be found in Mr. Lawson's grade-specific Google Classroom, your Social Studies Google Classroom, and your Rajah Success and Advert 9 Google Classrooms. Voting will end March 1st, 2022.
It's Thursday, so swing by the Jesus Loves You Club in room 3225 at lunch if you want to hear more about the Christian faith. And now for sports.
Good morning, Rajahs. I'm Haziel.
And I'm Alonzo, and welcome back to Rajah Sports.
Sports!
Let's get right into it. Are you looking to join a sport during the spring season? Come out and join track and field. Track and field has many different events such as hurdling, long distance, sprinting, throwing, high jump, and long jump. A great thing about track and field as well is everyone makes the team, and you don't need any prior experience to join. If you would like to join, come out on the track after school. Hope to see you there.
Any freshmen interested in playing men's soccer next year, there will be a freshman-only meeting this Friday, February 25th. It will be in room 5214 at lunch, so grab your lunch and head to the meeting. See you there.
The tennis team has an away game today at 4 p.m. against Brawley. Good luck, Rajahs.
Thanks to the hard training in the weight room, the Indio High School powerlifting team won its second contest yesterday against Cathedral City and Batting High School. We are getting ready for our next meet, so make sure to come out and support the strongest kids at school.
And lastly, Saul will be having a home game today against Shadow Hills. JU will start at 4 p.m. followed by varsity at 6 p.m. Come out and support.
That's all for sports, and now for weather.
Rajahs, I'm Ramoni. Here's today's and tomorrow's forecast. Today's high will be 64 with the low 34 with sunny skies for the whole day. Tomorrow we can expect a high of 71 with the low 43 with sunny skies for the whole day. A frost advisory is in effect, so please stay warm and for the next few days when it actually feels like winter. That's it for today's forecast, and now back to the anchor desk.
With that, we want to leave you with something to remember. You are seen, you are loved, and you are part of this Rajah community.
Don't forget to show some Rajah pride, positivity, respect, integrity, determination, and excellence.
Now it's time for the joke of the day.
How do snails fight?
I don't know how do snails fight.
They slug it out.
To be kind to one another and stay classy, India. I'm Brianna.
And I'm Jesse, signing off for the Rajah Report.